Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm HalonaMahina, and I wanted to start off by apologizing. I know I've been gone for a little bit, but as far as everybody can probably say, I don't understand how we're already in March and just the craziness that it's already been. So I did want to take a minute to just go ahead and apologize that I've been gone for a couple weeks, but I am back. During this time though, I did decide we're going to do something a little different. So rather than giving you like the calendar monthly readings, I wanted to go ahead and start doing the lunar cycle. So we're going to start here in the new moon in Pisces, which is really fun to be starting something different and creative. That's what this is about, right? This journey. So we're going to try new things on here. So anyway, so this is still going to be a pick a card. It is going to be for the lunar cycle, starting again, like I said, on the full moon in Pisces, which is around March 10th, depending on where you're located and everything like that. And this is going to last, this reading's timeline is going to be until April 7th. So if you're interested, go ahead and take a look at the photo I'm going to insert. Pile number one, and welcome to your reading. This is the stone that I have for you. Go ahead and get started and find out, what is this lunar cycle? What are you going to find out during this lunar cycle? What are you going to go through? What's going to happen? Rather than just looking at it as March, I feel like it's really easy to get caught up on the crazy when you're looking at it like that. So I thought this might be fun to do it a different way. And when we're talking about the new moon in Pisces, we're talking about being creative. And oh my gosh, let's just get into it. We have the Fool. So like I said, guys, it's a time to take a new journey right now. You're jumping into something new and something exciting. I shouldn't say jump. You're sauntering into something new. We also have the Page of Swords and the Magician. So really what I see here, guys, is like I said, you are definitely starting something new. You're starting a new journey right now. And this is something that you've been wanting to do for some time, and you've been kind of looking into it a little bit. The thing is, it's really going to happen for you in a new way because of the way that you're talking to yourself, the way that you're thinking about things. So you really are the magician of your reality, right? Pile number one. And so what you think is really what manifests. It's for everybody. It doesn't matter if you believe in manifestation or not. Where we put our thoughts, what we think about is what happens in front of us, right? And so what I'm seeing here is that there's kind of a new thing that you've been wanting to do. You've been hearing a lot about it. You've been kind of curious about doing it. And so now you're going to kind of just allow it to happen for you naturally. It's kind of where you're going with life. And that's really what the new moon in Pisces is talking about too, right? We're talking about a time where you're going to get more in touch with your feelings and you're going to let things flow to you more naturally, okay? We also have the Four of Swords. So you guys can definitely overthink, and what this is saying, and like I said, it's about the way that you're thinking and the way you're talking with yourself. You need to stop the crazy thoughts that you're having. You need to stop the spiraling, and you need to just try to just let go of the control, really, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you have a lot of things that are trying to be given to you, a lot of things that are trying to happen for you because that's what you're wanting to manifest, that's what you're working to try to achieve, but you're holding too tightly on the control of it, so you're having a hard time making that actually appear because you're so focused on the negatives. So really try to just take it different. Try to talk to yourself in a sweeter way rather than expecting so much to be happening right now or to be expecting something so definite or concrete. Allow the little things to make you happy. Allow yourself the little bit of joy. So while my coffee today was actually really good, I love this. The way the sunshine feels on my face right now is really wonderful. And just really try to absorb even the small things right now because it's going to lead to bigger things happening for you and more continually like love, rather than the craziness of the thoughts going on. But it's really, like I said, once you look at it in a different way, it's going to bring you more creativity because you're looking at it through like a different lens, if you will. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, guys, like I said, now is really the time where as you're doing these things, it's going to start to manifest and create and happen within your 3D reality, and it's going to bring you that stability to make you, to allow you to be the creative person that you're wanting to be, to allow yourself to really thrive in whatever that is that you're wanting to do. My goodness, what I'm hearing right now is that you guys have been really wanting to, like I said, be more creative, really get out more in who you like genuinely or naturally feel, but you're putting too much stress on that. So if you just let it Take the stress off of it. Enjoy what you're doing. If you're painting, if it's the way that you're wanting to dress, whatever this is, this thing that you're wanting to be more creative in, just go ahead and like allow yourself to just be that, and allow the thoughts to stop like being so hammering on you. And like I said, just slowly but surely, right? Rather than feeling like I have to have it now, it needs to be happening. Why isn't it happening? Why isn't it? I'm manifesting, I'm trying. It's because you're doing that too much. And that's what I'm seeing here when we're talking about the Four of Swords, right? Because this bird has the abundance and the power of the 3, but he's too worried about the sword that he's laying on. And he's really laying on it for his own, right? So, like I said, the more that you start to allow that to kind of just happen for you, and to allow yourself to just kind of be quiet, and to allow yourself the slow and steady successes and joys, the more it's really going to start to solidify and, like I said, be more of a solid foundation for you in the 3D. We have the 8 of Swords and Temperance. So guys, again, like I was saying, this is really about a time right now where, you know, you can get caught up in your thoughts. You can get caught up in your feelings. If you are overly thinking about something too much, or you're trying to, like I said, manifest way too hard, or you're trying to keep yourself busy with thoughts rather than dealing with what's going on in front of you or the way that you feel. So you try to stay busy, you know, now is the time to just really slow that down is what I'm seeing. Nothing's wrong with daydreaming. Nothing's wrong with, like I said, being creative, but really allow that creative side of you, that feeling, to really fully be felt and expressed before moving on to another one. That's where I'm trying to go with this, I think, guys. I think that there's a lot of like I said, there's anxiety. You can see the cards are kind of jumping out crazy. That's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1, is that it's a very lot of, I need it now, I need it now, I need it now, I'm trying, I've done everything, and it's not happening. What's going on? Why? And it's more about, you already are. Just enjoy that you already are, okay? And once you start to fill your cup, fill yourself, realize these things, like I said, it will start to manifest and solidify there for you in the 3D realm. Empathic starseed. So absorbing what's not yours. Like I said, this is why it's important right now to not worry so much about the thoughts, or why is it, the thoughts and the craziness, like I'm saying, even so much as saying like, oh, like right now it's March and maybe I'm not where I wanted to be so far in 2024. I thought this was going to be a better year. Why is it so heavy? Why is it so crazy? Why is it not what I wanted it to be? I feel like I've done all the work, but I'm not where I'm wanting to be. And so it's about not absorbing that anymore, and realizing that you already are what you want to be. You already connect to that reason of creativity for a reason, right? You're connected to it. You want that. You are that. So rather than being like, I need to have this and I'm not this yet, you are already that. And so because you are already that, how does that change your life? How does that change the way that you look at life? How does that change the way that you feel about life and everything too? And then the way that life will show you that in return. And remembering that you are the magician, you have the ability to do this, and you know that you do. I think it's just a little bit of a scare of making that jump, because it's like, you feel like once I jump in, I can't go back type of thing. And I think that that's a lot of the chaos that you're feeling inside your own head. But when you start to see that you really are the magician, you really do have the power to change things, and you really can have everything that you want without feeling like guilty or anything like that. It's going to fill your cup. It's going to give you the validation that you're looking for, is the way I want to put it. Big picture thinking. So yes, visionary and inspired ideas. So guys, like I said, you know, you are a magician. You are able to create what you want to create. You were sent here for that purpose, for that reason. We all were, right? We all have our paths and everything. And by stepping out of that craziness, taking a step back from everything that you're saying and all the craziness that you're feeling, and like I said, just really connecting with that energy of who you genuinely are, I feel like you're gonna get really powerful downloads, guys, or really powerful messages, or really creative ideas, and it's really gonna like take you to the next level of what it is you're trying to do. That's why I keep getting this vision of like at night, like similar to like laying in bed and meditating and things like that, or just taking the time for yourself to just, you know, I realize I'm having a lot of thoughts. Let me sit and let me think. And these ideas are going to come to you, and you're going to be like, that's genius. I love that. And sorry guys, if I'm not, I'm just kind of zoning. That's perfect. That's what my business needs, or that's what my creativity needs. That's what my clothing needs. That's what whatever this thing is that you're trying to be creative in. These things are going to come to you in those ways. And you're going to get you're gonna know when you receive them that they're gonna be like the next big thing for you, and you're gonna see that, like I said, confirmed in front of you. All right, well, pile number one, I'm trying to see what else does pile number one need to know? Can you give us some more clarity on what is the creative expression that pile number one needs to know? What do they need to know about this creative time during this lunar phase? Get away. Allow yourself to get away in the freedom and in your creativity, the freedom of being creative. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Allow yourself to really soar. Don't overdo it. Like I said, trying to do too many projects. Keep it within what you know you can actually finish, but really get into that. And maybe if you make it a little bit more twisty or turvy than you expected it to be in the beginning, that doesn't really matter. It's a matter of you're just expressing what you feel right now and which way you wanted that to go. Is there anything else that pile number one needs to know? I see, guys, that this creative thing that you're going to get into is going to help you with the crazy thoughts and help you slow down a little bit. It is going to help. It is going to be your getaway. It is going to be your life vest, if you will, for like the chaos that you've been feeling so far in this year. It's really the energy of the anxiety that you've been feeling lately being poured into that outlet is going to just really make things soar for you. Success, I told you guys, and change. And what I love about this card is this change does not look like it's painful. This change doesn't look like sorrow. This is happiness. This is like being at the carnival and cotton candy and like it's a beautiful warm day and the sun is setting and you've had such a blast and you're exhausted, but you've had so much fun, right? That's the type of love and joy that you are going to feel. And like I said, guys, you are going to get success from this, okay? And just go ahead and continue to just, no matter how wild it may seem, get away. Allow that to be your release. Allow that to be your escape. And it's really going to help you guys to soar. So I'm excited to see what's coming for you, pile number one. Thank you for coming here to get your lunar cycle reading. And I will see you guys later. Thanks. Hello, pile number two, and welcome to your lunar cycle reading. I am going to go ahead and show you your stone, of course, but the picture will be of the icon before. So this is the stone we have for you. And let's see, what does pile number two need to know for this lunar cycle? Jumping out already, I love that. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We've got the Five of Cups. So you guys have been feeling, you've been feeling worn down and depleted. You're doing too much. You're trying to take on too many different things right now. Let's get a little bit more for pile number two. I feel like you're feeling like you're at a loss right now. You're feeling maybe like life's been a roller coaster for you. And I think that you just came off of a very big high and now you're hitting a hard low and you're having a hard time focusing on how to get back up again, right? Because life isn't always about not being knocked down, it's about getting back up, right? And I think that you're just kind of having it's kind of comfortable in the sorrow that you're feeling right now. Whether that means that you have gone back a little bit in terms of like how you talk to yourself or just what you've been feeling. You just feel like you've really hit a hard low right now. The sun, this is beautiful. So pile number two, better days are coming for you. It is going to get easier. The way that you've been focusing on the negative, you're going to turn around and you're going to start to see the positive of things. Why do I say that? Because right now in this bird, you can see he's kind of sad. He's like looking at these fallen cups. And once he turns around, he's going to see what he actually has full. And by seeing that, he's going to realize that some of those cups have been dropped for a reason to let go. And that this is really going to give you the freedom, really. I shouldn't say the strength. It's more about, it's not so heavy to move forward. And I'm seeing that you guys need some sun. You need to get outdoors a little bit. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Get the sun on your face a little bit. But yeah, this is definitely going to come quickly for you. Things are really going to turn around for you. As we are getting the waxing moon, you're going to start to get more energy. You're going to start to see things more beautifully and more brightly, just like the moon is starting to illuminate for you. And I think that pile number 2, whatever this is that you're trying to get out of, already by the new moon, you're going to feel so great. You're going to have already felt the release of all the extra and how far you've already been able to soar and how great that you're already feeling. However, I'm again wanting to stress, because we are in the new moon in Pisces, that even though this is about a time of like creativity and moving up and moving forward, we want to do this at a slower pace. We really want to pay attention to our emotions, maybe what our dreams are telling us, what our intuition is telling us, but not to feel like we have to rush it. Allow it to come and to really flow, just like a slow, soft, sweet river that you'd almost want to take a nap on, rather than like feeling like the energy of trying to make things happen so quickly, like the rip-roaring rapids or whatever. I think that's a ride, but you get what I'm saying. So the 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, guys, like I said, I think that you really feel right now that you're juggling too much. You've got too much going on in your life. But this is going to change. You are going to start, like I said, to see things better. You're going to start to feel like there's help coming in some way, whatever it is that you're trying to juggle, and it's going to make things more easy. Like I said, again, with this roller coaster, we can kind of see that energy here, but it's going to get easier as this bird is bringing in that help and that aid, if you will, to make things easier, almost like a track. So it's not so chaotic or so high and so low. It's really more balanced of what you've got going on, which again could just be your emotions. It could just be what you're feeling, or realizing and coming to terms and understanding that the stuff that you did let go, it's okay to let it go. It's okay for that to stay in the past, and to not have to go forward with you, right? It's not always about having to sit and dwell in the negative. It's not always about sitting and dwelling and trying to get past something. I think you've done that enough, and now it's time to dust off and get back up, right? I know I've referred to this before because, you know, I feel like it comes up frequently, but it's similar to like the Rocky movie and the Rocky song. I hear this for you guys, right? We're getting pumped up. We're ready to run up them stairs. We're ready to start drinking them eggs now. We're no longer looking at why we got knocked down in the first place. 3 of Swords, guys. I am sorry. You are going through a heartache right now. And like I said, it will get better, okay? I am very much getting the energy, guys, and I'm sorry to say this, but like I said, you definitely wanting to stay there because it's where it's comfortable. Staying where it's comfortable is not going to help you grow. And right now, I'm not trying to be mean or nasty or negative to anybody in any way, but like I said, it is about that peaceful river, and like allow that to wash through you. If you can, like if you do meditate, or if you take the time, even if when you're trying to go to bed tonight, just imagine like a flowing river, like I was describing earlier, excuse me, and allow it to really flow through you, like from the top all the way down, with a beautiful shimmering light, any color if you want. I keep hearing like gold, 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 even iridescent is fine. And allow it to try to wash through your soul and really try to cleanse you a little bit, so that you can move forward and you can feel the energy that you deserve to feel, rather than feeling the comfort in the sorrow, okay? And then the comfort in the you're just kind of like spiraling, and you feel it. You feel sludgy, you feel stuck, and you feel like you want to get up and you want to move and you want things to change, but because it keeps going up and down so high, you feel like you can't handle it anymore. But when you go within and you do this, and in this next lunar phase, if you really do focus on allowing every time you see the moon for her to shine down through you, you can even say like, maybe I didn't see the moon tonight, but you can envision seeing it outside. It can still, the energies will come through the walls and everything like that. That's not even a concern. But imagine the moon being able to do that for you. I think that would be very positive. And I know that if you were to follow, like I said, the moon and how that's feeling, I think that by the next lunar cycle, which we're talking about April 7th-ish, you'll feel like in a whole new level of, I keep feeling like grief and sorrow, but you're going to feel on a whole new level. You're going to feel like, I can't even believe, really how much I have grown even in this last month. Okay, guys. And we have the Knight of Swords. So like I said, yeah, you will be able to master this. It's very much about your thoughts and the way you talk to yourself. And like I said, just allowing yourself to realize that you deserve better. You are royalty. Okay, I see that with these purple feathers here and everything else. And allow yourself to be that royalty. Allow yourself to see that truth of yourself rather than continuing to feel like you don't deserve, okay? Because you do deserve the happiness. For whatever has happened to you, it feels like maybe I have to stay in this for a little bit because like because the 3D reality tells me I have to. You need to follow your intuition. You need to follow your gut. Now more than ever, in the way that the world is right now, you have to find your inner knowing and guidance, because that is the only true thing that's going to be able to tell you. Like, even me sitting here reading is not going to tell you what to do and everything. Again, I am just simply here to help people understand that they are their own, and that by going within, that they're going to find those answers. And that is definitely the message for you, the predominant message for you for this next lunar cycle, the Knight of Wands. So again, guys, like I said, this change will come fast for you as long as you continue to follow. And again, we have the 2 suns. We have the 2 suns. This is, guys, this is going to come fast for you as long as it makes you feel good and warm and fuzzy inside. Again, we have 2 of the white horses. They're running the same direction. If you're following your heart and you're staying genuine and authentic to yourself, you will have this growth. I guarantee you by the end of the next lunar cycle. And guys, if you get this pile, please let me know down below. You can tell me either before or after the lunar month is over, but I would love to know, because I do feel like so strongly about this for you guys. Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, deep diving. Okay, pile number 2. That is beautiful. And I have a feeling you guys are into music. You either make music, like you make beats, you might sing, you might do both. Maybe you wanted to get into art, like starting to play some sort of an instrument. I apologize. I have like all these like music, all these different ways that music could be incorporated. But I definitely see that, guys, this is maybe something that you used to do and you long to do it again. Get into it. You're never too old. That's what this is telling you. But if that's not the case, you're never too old to learn something new. And this is telling me that there is wisdom on the other side that's telling you this will help you. This might be the muse that you need to help release those feelings and to feel so much better. And it's, again, guys, this is not to be like, oh, I don't make good enough music, so why should I? Or it's not, you know, my YouTube channel doesn't get enough, so why should I? That's not what this is about. This is about making music for you. This is about healing for you. This doesn't have to have anybody else ever hear it if you don't want to. This is simply just for you to get that escape and perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Obviously, like I just said, it is for you, okay? It does not matter what the world thinks. The world is so small. You are all of this. You are the space. You are out. You are the galaxy, right? And so this world is not like, don't allow this 3D to try to tell you, because it's so small compared to what we truly are. We are this. We are universal energy. We are souls. This is what we came here to do. Connect to that. Your elders are telling you, let me tell you something. Just, I can't even continue to get into this. These 2 right here are just so beautiful that I just want to cry, and we're just going to leave it at that. Pile number 2, if you understand and you feel it, tell me down below, because I want to know. And let's see real quick, what does pile number 2 need to know? What else do they need to know for this lunar cycle? And guys, if you're making music or you're having fun with that, absolutely, if it's something you want to share, like, comment that down below, and let's get a community of people who are supporting each other, because that's what this is all about, right? It's about support. It's about being our true selves. It's about love and everything like that. So yeah, I'm all for it, guys, all for it. Embracing. Beautiful. So with this embracing card, what I'm seeing is that the world can be, oh, a song just came in my mind. Let's finish my message first. The world can be pretty much burning down behind, and you can still be in a peaceful place because you know your truth. You know that you can fly away at any time. You know that you can take off the reality, the 3D reality, and connect back into what it is. You can come out of all of that. And no matter what kind of crazy chaos is going on behind you, you can still find that peace. And being able to embrace that. And being able to embrace the music side of this, turning that chaos into something beautiful and into something that other people who, if you do share that with them one day, will be able to release those emotions the same way that you did. And you'll be able to share with people in such a way. What song does this remind me of? I want to get into this real quick. I know you guys probably don't care, because what does it matter about my preferences? That's not what we're here for. But when I see this card right now, I heard this song, Moonlight by Tribal Seeds. And so in that song, they're just talking about like they're jamming out at night on the beach, and that's all that matters. Like they don't play for anybody else. They play to just hear it and the way that it echoes, and to be able to connect with like Mother Nature in that time, right? And it's just an escape for them. And that song is just like, as you can see, I'm getting like emotional. So anyway, very much feel that vibe, that same energy. And then something like, exactly, even though you might not think that others can connect to that, because I don't play an instrument, I've never played an instrument on the beach, but that song touches me in such a way, even though like it has such a different meaning to me, that I'm sure that they have no idea who the hell I am, or you know how that affects me, but like they put that song out, and like the way that that affects me is just so powerful, right? So the same thing for you, and the same thing that you have that ability, even if you may not see it in yourself, you do. Okay, relaxation, which is beautiful. So again, guys, this is about taking it easy. This isn't about like, I gotta get the song done now. It's about, hey, I have nothing else to do. I've watched everything on Netflix. I have nothing else. So why don't I make a fun beat? And why don't I relax? And why don't I have fun with it? And why don't I be goofy? And why don't I be silly? And why don't I just see what comes out? Or maybe I can write a little bit of song lyrics or whatever, but coming from a place of, again, that sweet river, and a place of comfort, and a place of relaxing and letting go, right, guys? And then wisdom, which again, I feel like just ties it up, guys. That's beautiful. Again, this is going back to say, you know, that your elders are here. Guys, you guys might be a water sign, so you might even be a Pisces during this Pisces new moon, which means that it's a super powerful time for you. So absolutely get into that. But again, remember, don't go too far, into daydreaming, but more get into really solidifying and finishing that task, finishing that song, rather than starting 400 different beats and not finishing them. And that you will have the wisdom and guidance from your ancestors and from your higher self. This is a powerful time. This is being sent to you. This message is being downloaded to you. This drive, this idea is coming to you for a reason from beyond. So absolutely chase it. You know what I'm talking about, because you can feel it right now. I know you can. So pile number 2, I thank you for letting me read your energies. Let me know if you like these lunar moons. If you like these lunar cycle readings rather than the actual months. And I will see you guys shortly. Thanks, guys. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your lunar cycle reading for the new moon in Pisces. I do apologize, I've been talking a lot already. So again, we are looking at the area or the timeline of about March 10th to about April 7th or so. I am going to go ahead and show you your stone here, that nice lapis lazuli. And let's see what you need to know, guys. I do love how deep blue this stone is right now. And we're talking about the new moon in Pisces, and we're talking about Neptune, and like talking about dreams. And then with lapis lazuli, obviously we're talking about like psychic abilities. So all of that really ties in, and I'm very interested to see, pile number 3, what you need to know for this lunar cycle and what's coming for you. With the other 2 piles, I did feel a lot of like more heaviness, I guess you would say, and like anxiety, things like that. But for you, pile number 3, it feels very calm. And let's see what we need to know. Okay. So we have the Devil card, which to me tells me you've got something that's been holding you back. I don't necessarily feel that that's so strong currently, but you're breaking free from that. You've got the 6 of Wands. So you have been focusing on something else that drives you to help break those chains. Okay, so don't panic when you see that card if you're new to tarot. I know that that can be scary sometimes, but this is simply just talking about the 3D reality and being stuck and confined to chains that maybe we don't continue to identify with. So maybe there's a part of yourself that you're like, I don't really want to identify with that anymore. And so what I'm seeing is that you've taken the steps to go ahead. This can be addictions, this can be all different things, it doesn't matter. But you've taken the time in focusing, rather than being in that, into something more positive, something that you enjoy, and you're starting to thrive in it because you've put enough. Oh, this is how I'm seeing it. So with the 6 of Wands, I'm seeing similar to like a mom, a pregnant mom, right? And you've taken that time, you've taken the 9 months, if you will, to grow that baby and grow that passion. And now that passion is being born and you're super excited. It's coming into the world. That's what I'm seeing for you in this new lunar phase. This passion is being born for you. And you have people so excited. I think that it's not even just you. Others that are close to you, others that love you, part of your community and part of your group, are watching you birth this new baby, birth this new creative thing that you're doing. And they are cheering you on all the way. Okay, they are super excited to be cheering you on, to be watching you go, and you are a very positive role model for others because of what you've been able to do. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. So like I said, again, guys, you're royalty. You put this work in already. That's what I'm definitely seeing. And I see that these results you're reaping the rewards of these results. If we could do any more tongue twisters today, let's see. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Guys, yes. Okay. So like I said, you have been putting in that work, and you've been putting in the work so much that it's happening for you. It's already right here. You're like, I know. You have been lucid dreaming. You have been journaling your dreams. You have been saying your affirmations. You have been letting go of what no longer serves you. And you're like, I just do not connect with it anymore, and I do not care. And you are seeing that being multiplied back to you so many times. And I'm not really sure why you're here for this reading other than to tell you you're doing great and to keep going. The Knight of Pentacles. Yes, guys. So like I said, you are making your realities come true. It is all right here. So if you have not seen it happening for you yet, or you're like, I'm here because I feel like I'm right there, but am I really? And like, because we all have that ability to kind of like second guess ourselves. You've been seeing all the signs. They've been right there for you. And this is just another sign that, yes, you're doing wonderful. You're on the right track, and keep it up. You have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, guys. Okay, I'm going to stop with the tarot. Yours reading is fairly short compared to the others, I feel like, but this is because we're redundantly going around saying that things are wonderful for you. All your cups are full. You've been focusing on the right cups. You've been filling the right cups. You have been filling the cups of others. You're reaping the rewards. You have so much abundance around you, guys. And like I said, if you don't yet, you're about to. You are going to see, as this moon is waxing and slowly growing, that as the moon is getting brighter and more beautiful, so are you, and so is your reality. And you're going to see that when the full moon is radiating down, you're going to feel like the king or queen that you are. You are really going to be in your full, truest, powerful, most potential. Something wonderful is going to happen for you around the full moon. But then I'm also seeing that even as like it is starting to wane, it's not going to make you feel like you're losing anything. It's going to be more of like that relaxation and rest as you start up and spring up into something else new. But this is beautiful, guys. You guys have been doing wonderful. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. So like I said, guys, you guys are doing wonderful. And really, you've already started to connect, you know, heaven and earth, if you will, where you're from and what you're meant to be. You're realizing that you've hacked the matrix, right? And it's really beautiful because this almost turns it into like a morbidity thing, and that's not what I'm trying to do. But when you reach that level of understanding truly who we are and where we're from and where we're going back to, and that you're already that, it makes life a lot less scary. You're not scared of really anything at all, is where we're just going to leave that. The Seas of Mantaka. That is beautiful. Seeing potential and bringing unconsciousness to light. So you guys are a light worker. I'm seeing, again, this is a lot of beautiful, let's see real quick here too. Falling into my arms, surrender, holding opposite extremes of life. So again, you guys have already surrendered. You understand, you've brought it all together. But guys, you have a lot, every single one of these cards has water involved. So I know that I said for pile number 2, you're probably a water sign. You are absolutely a water sign in this one. And you're taking your full potential of this. So you see here, we have all of this water and all 3 of these cards. You have also been using your water elements to help you manifest, whether that is showers, whether that is when you're drinking, you are charging your water that you've been drinking. If you are, again, charging your waters when you're showering or taking a bath, you've definitely been using water to incorporate being able to manifest, guys. And you are doing a beautiful job. I get the sensation of like, none of these really show, I guess, similar to this here, where it's like this calm, beautiful, clear water, and it's just a beautiful day. It's almost unreal, right? The water is perfectly warm, the sun is shining, it's not too hot, it's not too cold, you can hear birds singing, a place of just euphoria, if you will, guys. And that's what I'm really seeing for you. So what else does pile number 3 need to know? Why is pile number 3 here? What do they want to know for their lunar cycle? They're doing wonderful. What else does pile number 3 need to know? enlightenment. Like I said, guys, you guys have already done that. And again, I'm seeing that you guys are using water to manifest. You're allowing this water and this time to really be the time where you escape, I guess, the 3D, and you allow yourself to connect back to who you genuinely are. And as you know, because you are on this path and through this journey, you never stop learning. But you are enjoying what the journey is bringing. You're enjoying every moment. You're enjoying even the ups and downs of life, because it's really, you know, it's teaching you something. You know that there's something positive coming from it. And you really just relish in everything that's going on. So what I'm seeing for you is take time to appreciate the small things, smell the flowers, say hi to the birds, whatever it is. Really, really jump deeply into that gratitude is what I'm seeing for you guys. Wonders. You guys are already working wonders. I would even say you guys could go ahead and start to try. First off, who am I to tell you to start to do anything? But you could even start making bigger wishes. They will happen for you. Magical things are going to happen for you. And again, guys, like I'm saying, you are part of this soul being, part of the universe. This is you are that crystal, and you're bursting out, and you're seeing how you are one with everything. Everything is one with you. What else does pile number 3 need to know? It's going to be, if you guys haven't gone through this yet, you will go through it by the full moon, excuse me. But you guys are definitely on that enlightened path. You guys are like, you're here for a purpose. You're here for a reason, and you're starting to see that. And like I said, you're shining for others, and just being simply who you are. Just being who you are is causing yourself to be such a role model and such a guide for those who are around you and watching you go through this community. Like I said, guys, people are seeing, they're following you, they're loving it. You are one, you are them, they are you. You know, you're going to find that community even more. So you're really going to realize who those people are in your life, because you're going to watch how your positivity and your uplifting is uplifting them. So it's really just going to, it's going to bring your whole group up, right? You're going to be surrounded by those who understand you. You're going to be surrounded by those who get you. You're going to be surrounded by those who want to empower you just as much as you want to empower them. And you guys are all going to grow together. Transformation. And again, guys, with the transformation and with the community card, we both have butterflies. And so it's not just you turning into this day and night version of who you used to be, because you've broken these chains and now who you have become and who you are. But you're doing that for your entire group. You're doing that for everything around you. You're doing that for the world around you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Just continue being who you are, pile number 3. I thank you for letting me read your energies, for taking the time to really give you that reading. That was beautiful. And